Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the option play. Fighting him off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They're going to run it here. Powers through. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Give it to the back again. Running right through tacklers. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. The back's got it. Powering right past the defender. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. You give it to the big fullback here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
They'll run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a toss to the left side. Trucks through the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
That's the end of the first quarter with the game score.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set it out to the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defensive and run fits on that play.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Going after, knocked right through. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Powers through the tackle.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Here's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Is back on the field. We get the second half started with the running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Ready, set.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Handoff heading left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Ready, break.
3rd down coming up after that running play.
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down here for this offense. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now in PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs.
It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Clemson 28, Michigan 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening them. Spot the ball at the 22.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, high pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A full down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Unleashes the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made by the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Gain of 14. And that's a first down for the offense.
And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Michigan.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports